I just get so excited about like new beauty products and talking about them and bringing them to all of you. I really want to jump right in. Let's talk about spring beauty. Hey everyone, I'm David, one of the beauty directors here at Sephora, and I'm really excited about this video. This is my must-have Artistry product picks for spring. So as some of you may know or may not know, aside from being a Sephora beauty director, I'm also an editorial beauty makeup artist. So it is really one of my biggest passions is to really foresee trends, where beauty's going, great innovations in products, and what you, as well as myself and all the other beauty lovers out there, are gonna wanna look for in future seasons. Okay, so this first product I am so excited about. This is from Anastasia Beverly Hills. This is the Brow Freeze Brow Styling Wax. It is a revolutionary product. What this is, other than the answer to all my dreams and questions, thank you Anastasia Beverly Hills, is seriously one of the most incredible brow products. No surprise it's coming from Anastasia, who started her career as a brow expert and really has elevated the art of brows to another level with this. So what she has done with this is created a clear wax. But it's not a wax like a traditional wax. If you've used the traditional brow waxes, you know that consistency. This is very different. It gives you the power to put your brow hair anywhere you want it. So any way you want to style it, even if you have the most unruly brows, you can perfectly sculpt them directly up, out, however you want them, and they will not move. You take a little bit of this product, put it on a spoolie, which is like the little end, that little like mascara looking one, and brush it through your brow hairs and they will stay. That's it. This literally, you can put it, press it. If you want to push it down, you can move them around a little bit. It's not tacky. It has almost a velvety finish, which is the weirdest thing because it's like, how is it staying if it's velvety? Honestly, I don't know. This is like from another planet. It is so good. It is the brow product to end all brow products, to be honest with you. You have to try this, especially for spring. We are seeing like the return of that fluffy, big, feathery brow. It's just so fresh. It's so fun. And if you've had a problem with that, I guarantee you this product is your solution. Try it out. You will absolutely love it. Okay, so up next, a brand I absolutely love, NATASHA DENONA. This is the Circo Loco palette, eyeshadow palette. I love NATASHA DENONA's eyeshadows. Really and truly, I think they're one of the best out there. So pigmented, so beautiful. And this palette, for me, is a wonderful spring palette. It's a perfect time of year. It's spring. We want to bring some color. We want to bring some fun back into our beauty routine. This is a great way to do that. It's an amazing assortment of colors. So I know a lot of times people see a palette like this and they will get a little nervous. They'll see a lot of bright shades. They'll see a lot of colors and they'll go, I don't know how to put all these colors together. One thing I will say when it comes to big palettes that are colorful, don't look at them like you have to only use this, because that's going to be overwhelming. That could even be intimidating or turn you off. Instead, think of this as a wardrobe of accessories for your eyes. So the same way you might get a shipment of a bunch of accessories, right? A bunch of sunglasses, high heels, scarves. You don't need to wear all of them at once, right? You don't need to only wear your accessories. In fact, you might throw on a sunglass and a scarf. So you might throw on 1 or 2 shades of this along with your neutrals that you love, or simply alone. Each one of these colors can be worn as its own statement. So you have an entire spring wardrobe right here for your eyes, and it's so beautiful. I've got to swatch some of these shades for you. So one of my favorite colors, just so you know, is this snow cone. I'm very into like pastels and soft muted shades, and I just want to show you, first of all, look at that. Look at the pigment payoff. This is why I love NATASHA DENONA's eyeshadows, because that's why I love it. That is intense pigment, the littlest bit of this product goes the longest way. And I just love how these shades are just so beautiful. And even like this minty and this burgundy colors together, they make such a beautiful, just two-toned eye, right? You could just do like this mint color on the top of the lid and then do a little bit of that burgundy underneath for definition. Throw on some mascara and it's a beautiful, beautiful shade. I'm looking for really fun, bold shades that I can add to my existing collection of neutrals and such, just to add that pop. The same way I would add a really fun and interesting accessory to my wardrobe, each of these is a great pop on its own. A little addition to the inner corner, a new shade for the lid of your eye, an interesting choice for underneath. Each one complements you and the spring, and it's just such a great palette. The formulas are amazing, as you can see. And one of the things I love, NATASHA Denona's eyeshadows don't really have a lot of fallout, which is when you apply the shadows and it falls down and it messes up your under eye. Because of the texture of them, it's almost creamy. It blends really smooth and you don't get that fallout, so you can really have fun playing with all of these colors and not worry too much about disrupting your whole entire makeup look, especially if you're adding on later on in the day. Great palette, perfect for this spring. Okay, so this next product is a trend I think we're gonna see go right from spring into summer. So this year, the Lunar New Year is the year of the ox, but there's also always an element tied to it. And this year it's metal. And I really think, as we're already starting to see, metallic makeup is going to be huge, especially for the eyes. One of the best palettes right now that I am obsessed with is from Makeup by Mario, and this is the Master Metals eyeshadow palette. Now this is a really interesting palette. It's only a few shades. There's about 5 shades in here, and these are all true pigment metallics, meaning these are really intense payoff. And this is really like your jewelry of your beauty. So the way I like to think of metals and metallic makeup is like, it's the sort of slightly more grown-up older sister to glitter. So it gives you the punch and that show-stopping drama, but it does it in a little bit more of a subtle, elegant way. No joke, these are legitimate metals. And when you apply them, you actually have some options when applying them. Now you can apply with a brush, with your finger, and you're still gonna get really intense payoff. And they're really beautiful shades. Like anyone of any skin tone can use all of these shades. Somehow you'll find a way, trust me, because they are that beautiful. You're gonna wanna put them all on. But what's really interesting that I think was so smart that Mario did was he made this so that each of these can also be applied wet. Look at that shade. Yeah, love it. You can apply these wet. Now what that does is it actually gives you a lot more options. Makeup by Mario sells a separate product. It's called the Master Metal Manipulator. Now what this is basically a mixing medium. And I'm gonna show you something really quick that I think is so cool. Little simple brush. This palette actually comes with a little indentation here. So what you can do is you can pick up some of your product. Let's take the gold, because I think gold's a really fun color and a shade a lot of people like to use in their makeup. Now what I'm doing is I'm just scraping a little bit of this product, literally the littlest bit. And I'm gonna put some of this manipulator in here. Just a drop will do. And I'm gonna pick up the product with a simple eyeliner brush. So this is just in a Sephora collection angled eyeliner brush. And I'm mixing that manipulator with that gold pigment. And what that does is it allows you to use it as an intense liner. So you can create really cool, graphic, straight, perfectly precise, precision, metallic looks. The options are literally unending. So amazing to think like each one of these could be like your metallic cat eye, your metallic mod graphic look. You could even just do a really pigmented, real full coverage smoky eyes just by adding a little bit of that manipulator, or in all honesty, a little bit of a setting spray sprayed on your brush would give you just like a heavy, intense pigment payoff that'll set the product in place. It's such an amazing palette that's so versatile. This has quickly joined the ranks of my always in my professional kit products, because I have found that I keep turning to this palette over and over, and it looks gorgeous on everyone. Okay, so up next, a trend that I don't think will ever really go entirely out of style, glowing skin, but especially in spring coming out of the winter months, we really want to see that glow returned to our skin, you know, a burst of life and dewiness. And honestly, this product really grabbed my attention. This is from Sephora collection, and this is the Clean Glowing Multi-Stick for eye and cheek. And it's really an incredible product. So basically it is a cream highlighter stick, but what I love so much about this product is it equally balances a dewiness with a little bit of reflectivity and sheen. So it's not overly wet looking, and it's not overly shimmery glittery. It's this really wonderful balance that I find applying with your fingers is the best way also, because it melts the product down. It gives this beautiful, fresh, realistic glow to the skin. I love that it's a clean formula. Sephora collection is doing really great at creating these clean formulas with a lot of those ingredients that people are looking to remove from their beauty routines have been removed, and yet you're still getting the performance of a professional artistry product, which is what I love about this. And there's some really cool color shades. Now, because it's this nice melt of like that dewiness and just the softest touch of that shimmer, these work on pretty much any skin tone. So this shade is probably the most universal shade. It's like a traditional champagne-y kind of color, slightly golden champagne-y. It's called Supernova. This one is really fantastic for, like I said, pretty much any shade. I've used this on really deep skin tones as well as really fair skin tones, and because that balance is so well, it just looks like glowing, beautiful skin. But there's another shade which I think is really cool, and I like to mix them actually. This one is called Stardust, and it's a little bit more of like a silvery, cool toned shimmer, and I think that has like a really fresh, interesting take. It kind of returns that sort of like literal stardust approach to highlighting again, where it was really all about getting that sort of silvery, celestial glow to your skin. It just is so beautiful. I mean, look at that. It just looks wet and glistening and dewy and glowy, and I love this, and I've been using it on set for the most part. The result that you get from these is just your skin looking the absolute best. You will definitely get a lot of questions, and simple, affordable, clean, and great from Sephora collection. A must have. This is one of those products that for me immediately became a favorite. It filled a void that I was looking for, and I'm so excited to have products like this again. The final product, a lip product. Now, I know many of us have been wearing masks for the past year, but I do think that coming spring and summer, we are gonna see a return of lip products. We're just desperate for it, even if it's just walking around our own homes. This is from JOUER Cosmetics, and this has quickly become a favorite essential for me when it comes to lips. This is the Essential Lip Enhancing Shine Balm. It is a fantastic, what I like to call a hybrid between a balm and like a pigmented gloss. It has the ease of application of a balm. You can just simply apply it. No real intense artistry skills needed, but it applies smoothly, evenly, and it gives you the potential to go from sort of a sheer wash of color to a full pigmented, almost lipstick lip gloss payoff, which is what's so fantastic about it. But it has this gorgeous vinyl look, this glow to it, that doesn't really move. So this is not a product that you're gonna feel like you need to always be worried about. You can kind of just apply it and leave it and feel really comfortable that your lips look polished, beautiful, and really the best lips of your own. Now this shade is called Rose, and I think it's probably one of the best shades. The reason I like this one is it's that perfect traditional pinky mauve lip shade that works on everyone. And this color just has such a beautiful shine to it. It's not glittery, it's not shimmery, it's a true vinyl. So it gives that patent leather look, but with this beautiful soft rose tone. I think it's such a gorgeous combination. And for me, honestly, this is the essential lip product for day to night, right? Because this applied during the day with really just nothing else but a clean complexion is gonna make you look awake and beautiful and gorgeous and polished, but then add some mascara and a soft smoky eye for nighttime, and this same lip product takes you right through the evening. And I love it. I really have found that the payoff of it, the comfortability of it, the hydration of the product just works wonderful. So I think this is a great first step into coming back to lips and really bringing lips to the forefront after a year of kind of everyone hiding the lower portion of their faces. I think everyone's gonna want this. You're gonna want this in your beauty wardrobe, and there's quite a few shades. I recommend checking them out because there's some really fun, interesting shades. But this, for me, the rose with this vinyl tone, perfect spring shade, perfect color, goes great with all of your metallic looks, your colorful looks like that Circo Loco palette. Really just a great complimentary lip that everyone needs to have. Well, there you have it. All my top Artistry must-have products for spring. I hope you all enjoyed this. As you can tell, I'm very passionate about these makeup and Artistry products. I love them. I love all of them. I want you all to go out and try them because I know you're gonna fall just as much in love with them as I have. Let me know in the comments section below if there's any products that you think are must-haves or trends that you think are must-haves for spring. Don't forget to subscribe to the channel so you can get new videos like this from us every single week. And until next time, take a look at your beauty collection. Make sure you're ready to go for spring. You got some color, you got some glow, you got some beauty and some lips, and we'll see you looking gorgeous in the second half of this year. And I can't wait for the new spring styles. Take care, everyone. Bye.